Welcome back to Heaven's Vault. Now, this title screen is not really a spoiler, the Withering Palace. It's time to finally check out what these god statues are all about. I did get some achievements, but they were just translate words, so it doesn't really matter. And the story so far was just the same. And yeah, we just start here. Do I clamber over or do I go out there? I don't know, like, what the difference is, but yeah, it's like right before we went out here, so I guess clamber over. I could just use the gate, but there we go. I assume Six would have just joined me around here anyway.
The rock had been scooped out to make a roof for the courtyard, keeping it safe from the endless storm beyond.
It's so quiet.
This was a secret place.
Some kind of ritual space? There's something about this place, mistress. I cannot, as you might say, put my finger on it. Six, is there a problem? I do not know, mistress. I suppose so. Perhaps you heard something about this place? No. He's restless. More than that. I believe this place is familiar to me. And yet I have never left Iox, except in your company. I do not understand. Well, you've never left since you've been reactivated. A heavy stone table. This looks like an altar to me. Is this a temple then? Did the Emperor secretly worship the ancient gods? Inscriptions? Something's been chiseled in here. Beautiful workmanship. Death is open. A thing that is open, a door. Death is the entrance, death is a door. I guess. Yeah. Death is door. Yeah, that seems right. I guess I'll just say the third one, but if death is a door, where does it lead? What's on the other side? Yep. Was this a hospital? What? Where'd you get that from? Safely away from everyone else. Did the hologram child die here after all? What? How are you coming to these conclusions? That's a stretch and a half. Inscriptions. I've never seen ancient symbols scrawled like this. Written in charcoal, I think. Something you and I, like a kid? I know one of these words. Oh no, I see. Oh. The sequence looks a bit like my word for there. Yeah, there. But that would be like multiple. I thought it was like counting. Yeah, like it's a year or something? Like people that are this. And I think we already confirmed that when it was just one dot, it was one, right? So this can't be one. I think I already have that. So I guess it would be like 3 because it's like there. Multiple people. I don't know. Seems weird. Like 300? I don't know, I'm just gonna guess this. I don't really know how you would count this. 300. I don't know how this would be 100. And double this Maybe it's not 100. I was thinking, like, this symbol, and then that like, raises it up to the next, like, decimal point. But who knows? Maybe this isn't even, like, a base 10 system. This might be a completely different thing. 300 and... Like, I would have thought this was, like, 2 then, or something, and having the dot is 3, so then this would be, like, 4 higher, and then, like, 2, but not 40. But I guess 340? I don't know. This seems wrong. But I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know how to count here. I'm fairly sure those two are numbers. But what they're meant to signify, I have no idea. I don't know why she said 2, like, since we already knew one of them? Or no, she said we had, like, one that was similar. So was it just one number, a word, and another number? Because in that case I did that wrong, I don't know. Oh, by all the wakened waters! There's something there. I could have plunged straight over! Look over the edge. I can't see anything. It's not unfinished building work. The stones were removed here. Lifted away. Someone broke into whatever's below. Or something broke out, mistress. What do you think, Six? Can I get down there? Can I get back up? You can. But, mistress, I hope you won't. Yeah, there was clearly something lying down there, right there. That must be something. But I guess we'll look at stuff first. A hopper? Looking towards the altar? I believe so, mistress. Strange thing, the hopper eye. It's right under the overhang of the rock. There's no line of sight to anywhere. But it is most curious. Yes, I see. You see what? Can we use it? Do you really want to? It must refract to somewhere. Yeah, I'll just say that. Assuming it's not just ornamental. If this directed one underground, mistress, I see, then one would require another hopper inside that space to return. Big question. Is this a place of execution? A hopper set up to carry you straight into a rock? It is indeed possible. Maybe we shouldn't do it. I still want to, though. There's more graffiti here. These ones look more promising than the last, I think. But it's not counting this time. Palace of Princess will fall. Yeah. 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 Yep. The Palace of Princess will fall. By the stars, that was a long one. The Palace of Princess? We've seen that before. It means Iox. 6, whoever wrote this is talking about the fall. 6 is still just, like, mesmerized by the hopper eye. Wait, like, do you want something, 6? Can we do something over here? Mistress, I have completed my analysis of the hopper eye. Oh, great. I have sent test packets through and analyzed the minor refractions. I would like to leave now, mistress. What? But I cannot hopper us from under the rock. No. Stop. You have found 7 interesting artifacts here. What the hell are you talking about? Also, we have located 1 new location. No, you don't. Come back. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, what's the matter? What's wrong with you? Are you going to tell me what that hopper does? I observed 2 things about the hopper. Individually, they are of trivial interest. Together, they are as we feared. Just tell me. This eye is flawed, mistress. Internal cracking means it can only refract some of the information passed to it. Specifically, the physical matrix is not refracted. If used, only the neural mesh would disentangle. It's only half a hopper. Indeed, mistress. So, I mean, does that mean executing someone? By, like, ripping their mind out of their body? Or does it mean transferring, like, into robots? Because that would make sense. Why are there so many stairs? Yeah, I mean, haven't I said that before? Like, I kind of expected pretty much all of the robots to just be the people from the past. And, like, the emperors and empresses and stuff just, like, transferred into robots. That would make sense. Is 6 royalty? You might hopper to the eye and never arrive. My second finding is, however, more pressing. This hopper is not broken. It has been carefully engineered to function this way. But what good is a neural mesh without a physical matrix? Maybe they brought a matrix with them. A robot. Perhaps so. Could a neural mesh be stored? The hologram I saw in the graveyard was. We saw her face. No, we did not. We saw a mask stored within her holographic projector. Why are you talking as if you saw it? Just as my face is not my own. Question. What good is a hopper like that? I'm not sure, mistress. I can only see one purpose for it. A way to imprison people permanently. A way to bottle them. So the hologram I saw in the graveyard was here. Some time ago. And they used that thing to do it. Someone did this to an empress. Stored her in that foil we found. On her deathbed, perhaps? She sounded very young, though. What happened to her body? It will have been lost as entropy, mistress. In a very real sense, mistress, it would have returned to the rivers. Are we done talking? Do not hopper me. Don't do it. Okay, this is separate, I think. Have you worked out what was troubling you yet? Yes. No. There was a chair. What kind of chair? Here. In the center of this place. Okay, he came back, so he might not, like, hopper us away instantly. A chair. On wheels. I sat down in it, mistress. Oh. They put something on my brow. What do you mean, sat? We already said what kind of chair. I sat in a chair. Golden, painted of course, carved with leaves, winding up its legs. Faces watching me. I remember the texture of the wood. I could barely lift my head, but I lifted it all the same. Mistress, I was tied. Something's happening to you, 6. I hate that, like, 2 out of 3 options is always just like, stop talking crazy talk, you stupid bullshit robot. I'm gonna turn you off. You're spouting nonsense. There's something here doing something to you. I'm myself, mistress. I'm not surprised if that upsets you. We should not get out of here, no. Just, like, don't say anything. I don't want to say either of these. I am remembering, mistress. I'm remembering, and yet I have never forgotten. Oroy's going to have fun taking you apart. Shut the fuck up, Aliya! God, you're such a terrible protagonist. Jesus Christ. Like, she's seen so much, and yet she's still so close-minded all the time. It's really weird. Something embedded in the altar. That's where the hopper refracts to. I've never seen anything like it. It's a device of some kind. Shall I try the hopper one more time, mistress? Wait, what do you mean, try? What do you mean, like this one, or just get out of here? Not just yet. I don't know which one you meant. 6, what do you make of it? Evidently it is old, mistress. It seems like we're getting to that point again, where this game just does that. This game just, like, you find something cool, and then the game does everything in its power to make sure you don't see it. Just constantly nagging at you to get out of here. Get out of here. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. You have to leave. And just, like, 6 discouraging you constantly and, like, preventing you from doing things, and Aliya trying to, like, do it as well. It's just like the game is just working against you, wanting to just explore these places and find answers. It's such a strange way to design a game like this. A game about archaeology and finding things and searching. It just seems so backwards. It is very old. Tell me something specific, robot. Fuck you. I would estimate the metal in this piece to be almost 2,500 years old. That's not possible. Something is wrong with you, stupid robot. Another artifact from the Great Forge Oroy mentioned? It is possible, but we still do not know where the forge is, or even if it existed. Is this lined up with the eye? This is aligned to the hopper eye. I believe it is a hopper source, yes, mistress. A sort of emitter. Although it is clearly defunct. Alright. The Serpent God. From the Serpent City. This isn't a word I already know. I'll have to make a guess. Gee, I wonder if it would be serpent, perhaps. Especially when this isn't... Come on, Aliya, like, this is just stupid. This isn't a word I already know. We have this one confirmed that this is of the serpents. And then you'd remove this one, and she's like, I don't know what this is, I have to guess. That's kind of stupid. That'll do for now. No, it's correct. As we thought. The Death Goddess from the graveyard. Still weeping. We can't look at the glyphs on this one. Kibenya! So we do know quite a few of these. Oh, it's gone. What? What is... There's nothing more. The voices are gone. 6? What do you think they were? What? Huh? Who? Friends. What is happening? Children. A whole life's worth. 6? We should, like, talk a little more and get to the bottom of what is happening to you. This one is Kibenya, the water goddess. Nice to see an old friend out here. I know these glyphs at her feet. They say water. That confirms my theory. Shouldn't we be able to see the glyphs right here? The buried god from the mine, and we don't know what that one is. And hold on, let's... I guess I don't know any of these. Alright, so... Buried god from the mine. Goddess of miners. So do the miners come here? Miners from that mine? Is that just an assumption that it's a mining god? Perhaps the buried god hoppered them here. These must have been placed here deliberately. Must they? To mark this god in particular? Move the stones. There. It's a place of earth or whatever. That might tell us who this god is. Yeah. Just earth god. Just one word. At least it's short. Ground. I'm pretty sure. Place of rock. I don't think it's fire. I don't think it's strength or wind. I think it's just ground. A goddess of earth. A miner's goddess. Yes, that's what we said. Shall I use the hopper again, mistress? No? No. Man, that's an annoying mechanic in this game. The reaching god is like the wind god. From the Serpent's Eye crater. I'm already sure of these symbols as well. They read as sky. That confirms it. A sky god of sailing and rivers. The giving goddess of life. The wooden goddess from the theater in the Serpent City. So we have seen all of these. I didn't think we had. They say sun. That would explain what it's giving. And now we're done? Nothing else to do here? Nope. But now we've identified all of the gods and goddesses, I guess. Are all of them goddesses, by the way? I guess so. And nothing else over here. No. Alright, let's just look a little bit, like, over here. Up above. And then I guess next time we'll try and clamber down there and see if we even are allowed. I'm not sure if we are. Yeah, it would make sense here too. Like, we have the staircase down for, like, walking, but then there's a ramp so that once you get transferred into a robot, you can, like, come up here. And then what? They just, like, dump the body down the hole or something? There are some carvings here. Not much visible. The dust has worn it all away. And yet this was supposed to be, like, away from the elements, right? A few images, but it's hard to see what they are. 6, can you take a look? These stone panels must have all been inscribed ones. Telling some kind of story. Gone now. Yeah. This door seems stuck. Alright. Yeah, I guess let's leave it here, and we'll see if I can clamber down next time. We didn't, like... We learned something really interesting here, but Aliya and 6 did not really learn anything super interesting. I mean, 6 did. He seems to understand some stuff, but Aliya's just dumb as bricks as ever, and doesn't connect the dots that are fairly obvious here. But I guess soon we're gonna come to some conclusions, probably. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll go underground next time. Bye-bye!